Down here today at the Kenmore Police Department. It is the 12th of August, and check out the Kenmore establishment here. Make sure they respect the right to video record in public. And so we got an officer out right now checking on a light ticket, possibly signing off. All right, let's go check this place out.
Did it, and then I was like, this one didn't work when I was at home, so I took the screwdriver and the drill, and I opened it up. As soon as I took it out, the whole harness worked. I'm like, okay, well, it must have been moved. Yeah, well, no, because when I came here, it was dead. And I can't take off on this.
Village of Kenmore Police.
I can believe it. Show off and be like,
Car 2 spot. Ghost American flag in there. I don't see no gang signs down here, so looking good. This guy's here got Delta Sonic pass going on. Computer left open here. Got a little scuff here. I don't know when they're fighting crime. Pretty uniform, not too many different ones. Very clean, I like that. Pretty dark back there, you ain't gonna be able to see who's back there. A little privacy for the criminal who ends up back there, I suppose. Safety kits in our cars, guys. Nice and clean. Here's nice and low. The eyes in the sky there. Pick up some license plates. black ones down over here, all blacked out. Detectives' cars. Tinted windows out front. Peek back here. It's a fairly small little police station here. Got the garage doors. The authorized personnel, I got the Bravestone up there. Take a walk around the front and go see if we can get a hold of a officer complaint form or FOIL request form. Excuse me. Can I get a FOIL request form or a Freedom of Information Act form?
1 second, please.
And an officer complaint form?
Yeah, 1 second.
Yes, ma'am.
It'll just be a minute.
All right, no problem.
How are you?
All right. I'm looking
Can I help you with?
I'm looking to get an officer complaint form.
Okay, is it a complaint about a specific officer right now?
Yeah, but I just want to take the form home and fill it out and then bring it back.
So you'd have to speak with our captain, Captain Vaccaro. He has those forms. He handles officers.
So the forms are not available for the public to take home?
You can, but you talk to our captain. He'll have that for you.
Why can't you give me the form? You're just not available to get to
Captain's not
them?
here right now.
What about a FOIL request form, Freedom of Information Law?
Yeah, I know both of our captains handle those, whether it's Captain Vaccaro or Captain Kiefer, okay?
But there's no way you can get me a form today, huh?
I don't handle those. Those are both handled by our, if you had a complaint, I don't think there's any up here.
What does it take to run into a captain? You got to come in between the hours of business hours when people are working?
We have a captain that's in the morning and then in the evenings.
There's no captain available now?
Not overnight, no.
So in other words, you have to come in during business hours to get a complaint
Well, if
form?
you have a complaint about a specific officer, as a lieutenant, I could take that complaint from you and that would get forwarded to the captains.
What would you write it down on? You wouldn't write it down on the same form, they would transfer it?
No, I would do a police report or let the captain know what the complaint was, get your information, and then the captains follow up with you.
All right, so there's no form that I could take home now that is readily available anytime anyone wants to come in and grab one.
You can come in and make a complaint anytime you want to, and that will get forwarded to, there's not a form, your information will be forwarded to our captains, and then the captains will follow up with you.
or you can follow up with them.
But you don't have no
So Kenmore
form.
Kiefer would be
Is there an actual officer complaint form?
Again, that would be something with our captains.
You wouldn't know as a lieutenant?
They handle officer complaints. That's not handled by a lieutenant or the officers.
But you don't. So you're saying you definitely don't know if there is a form or not.
That's with the captain.
The captain would know if there's a form or not.
Yeah. The captain handles the forms and that paperwork and the complaints of all.
So there is a form though.
Yes.
But there's no way you can get me one.
Not me, no.
I have to come back during business hours, like 8 to 5, when most people are working.
Well, we have a captain that's in at 7:30 in the morning through the afternoon, and another one that comes in late morning and stays through the evening.
What's evening?
Usually like 8-ish is when he leaves.
There's nobody here now then? It's
No,
about 8
but I mean,
now,
if it
a
was
little past
something
8.
serious, it would be addressed.
Yeah, it's no problem. I
But
understand
there isn't
that.
a problem right now.
But I just want to I'm trying to come here and get a form. Is that the Freedom of Information
So
Act?
this would be for
Like body
request for,
cam
like,
or-
water, records, reports,
Yeah.
stuff like that. Yeah.
Can I have that one? But the officer complaint form is not available to the public to just come down here and grab one.
Right, everything's handled through our captain.
All right,
you
so-
can call and talk to him tomorrow, or you can call. Our dispatch would put it through to his voicemail if you don't, whether you don't trust the officer or the lieutenant working, and leave the captain your information, and they'll follow up with you. You follow up with, give them a call, and
All right,
proceed
cool.
accordingly.
Do you have a badge number or ID number?
Mine is 453.
453. All right, thank you very much.
Alrighty.
You've been pretty helpful. So that's Kenmore, New York. The village. They're not going to give out officer complaint forms unless you get with the captain, and you got to come down and take off work to get that form. So I've seen a lot of police stations that handle it like that. I think that's pretty poor. I'm sure all you guys will let them know what you think. But that's Kenmore, New York. Village. Take a walk around and see what else we can see in this little village real quick. We went ahead and filled out that FOIL request form. We're going to find out about that policy, whether it's an actual policy that we can't take the form home. We're going to FOIL a form and give them a FOIL request form back.
Can I help you? What's the address? Can I help you?
Yeah, just get this FOIL request form to turn in.
Okay, they'll call you when it's ready. 32 number.
Yeah, that's correct.
Okay, so they'll give you a call probably tomorrow.
If I left the email address, they could probably respond to my all email. It's up to them.
Yeah, sure. They'll give you a call, and then whatever you prefer, they can send it to.
All right, thank you very much.
Okay, you're welcome.
And make sure these guys ain't joshing us. Man, that H. So as far as the village of Kenmore, they didn't have an officer complaint form to take home, fill out. I can see very many different departments that do that, and they're not available for the people. I think it's wrong. I did FOIL request the officer complaint form. It did take a little bit of work to get that form. I asked for the officer complaint form and the procedures for it, and I've got it here. I've got the complaint form and the procedure. The complaint form took a little coaxing to get. It took a little word judo, if you will, because I was asking for an officer complaint form, and they were informing me there was no officer complaint form. And the reason they were saying that is because it is called a alleged of employee misconduct form. I wasn't calling it by the right name, so we had to play a little word judo with the captain down there. I will say that it was a speedy FOIL request. I did get it back within 24 hours. I did eventually have the form that I did request at the window. I was available to get through the FOIL, but there's this one part on this this article here that they got here. I just want to read this one little part here. So not only do I think that it's kind of tilted to see officer complaint forms not available inside the police departments readily to take home, they're about to admit it. This is the first sentence on there. The following procedure is implemented to protect the integrity and reputation of the force, protect the public interest, and protect the department and its members from unjust accusations. I'm going to post this up there so you guys can read it, and you guys can look at the form and see what you guys think about that. But not only did my accusations about that being possible, that the reason that they don't want these forms available is because they don't want to take complaints, or they want to limit the amount of complaints, or maybe even intimidate people from making complaints. I can't say whether or not that is the case, but in this case, I mean, the first line on this form that you guys will be reading right about now, up next, and it goes to show what I suspect. It's just not right as far as I'm concerned. But I mean, I imagine there are some keyboard warriors who make fake, false complaints, but this form should still be available to take home, fill out, come back in, and yes, you may have to sign it on the bottom with the person, but you should be able to take it home. That's my thoughts anyways. I'll see you guys in the comment section. Let me know what you guys think. And don't forget to like, share, and subscribe. Auditing Erie County. This is page 1 and 2 and the complaint form. You guys can pause it and take a look at them.